Pine Tree Trader in the building. We talking price action, we talking freedom. From the charts to the screen, we live. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle. Market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, tell the doubt disappeared. Then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the Pine Tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move. Take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list. Apex Trader 5, the profits exist. Hosted on the TV, funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdraw requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine Tree Trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout, another door closed. Then it's back to the screen when the bell starts to ring. The rhythm of the market is a beautiful thing. Inside bar, hold, outside bar, go. Watch the P&L just continue to grow. Yeah, daily payouts, funded futures TV. Shout out Apex, shout out Trader 5. Keep it lucid, we out.
What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, 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 hey. Check, check, check. What's up? What's up? What's up? Sonic Rules in the house. Keegan Murphy. Yo, Jim. Miss K. What is up, Miss K? Yo, Jim. What's up? What's up? Like before you type. That's right. What's going on? Lay. Tony Gold. Jay Styles. Ronaldo Rules. Who, Ronaldinho Rules. Spaces, what's up? What's up, Dilna? What's Dilna Waz Khan? What's going on? How was everyone's day? Did you guys have a great day? How did NVIDIA earnings treat you? Look at this little pump here. NVIDIA earnings coming in hot. Let's go. Did you guys do all right? Yeah, so I didn't trade it at all. I was good. I wasn't being a degen. I just I was just watching it from afar. I put it on. I didn't even turn on the chart. I think I was just watching someone else, and then I just Googled NVIDIA earnings and took a look, but I didn't trade it at all. So yeah, anyways, so I had a pretty good day. I lost that funded account last night. That's all right, at 25K. Didn't really bother me that bad. Didn't buy any more accounts today. I just focused on the take profit trader accounts, and overtraded like a mad person. But this was today. This is what I finished with: 181 times 4 accounts, and then 647 on the 5th account. So this 99 account, this is the one I sling around a little bit. So a beautiful payout there. I don't know, really around 1,200, 1,300 bucks, something like that. We'll take that all day, every day. And caught some beautiful shorts live and on my Funny Futures TV. So these were the shorts I ended up taking on YM. Some beautiful shorts, and that was on 99, trying to build it up a little bit. So I was hopping in some minis. This was the open on the YM. Ended up going short, red candle short. You guys know the deal. And then ended up going short once we kind of broke this bear flag here, or this trend line on the 5-minute chart. Ended up going short, and took it for, I think like 300 bucks, something like that. So I ended up taking this trade. That was a winner. Ended up getting in a Nasdaq trade, which was a loser. And then I hopped in this trade here, which was a winner, and ended up getting this account up to 647. So this is all daily payout stuff. So pretty happy about that, guys. I'm on a killer win streak. Let me show you the calendar real quick. So if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, give me a follow over there. I got 3,200 followers on Twitter, so that's growing. Here's my X account. So this is the calendar right now. The 5 daily payout accounts that I have. So everything else is out, so it's just the 5. And this is what I got going on right now. So looking pretty good. Been absolutely crushing it. So nice win streak here. No red days, which like I said, last Friday was a day I ended up trading myself out of the hole. And then last night I tweeted out that I overtraded like a crazy person. So I made like over 250, 300 trades last night with micros, just trying to get myself out of the hole. So 2 days in the last week and a half where I've not tilted, but refused to walk away red. So we'll see if these accounts keep paying, but I just keep taking the daily payouts every single day. So I just keep taking all these, basically these amounts right here, every day out. So nice little streak going. So that's what we got going on. Hope everyone else had a good day. We just keep winning. What's up? I'm gonna trade in the house. Yeezus, Miss K, Glenn, Bodine, JR, Real Robot, Futures Trader, Coach Fred, Rick Francis. I expect a gap. I definitely expect a gap tonight. What's up, Aeromech Trader in the house? At the Chiro checking in. Nice. Sorry, I'm finishing my snack. You got questions, Mood Rabbit? Fire it off. Let's go. What you got? Hey, what's up, Miss Trend Surfer? Digital Nukes in the house. My day was pretty good. I ended green. I was red in the morning, but I was able to recover with micros. Nice. Hey, Britt Martin. What's going on? Yes, we're going to do a dog race for Britt Martin's son, who likes to watch the races. So we're going to do a dog race later in the stream. Going to give away a Lucid account. I think a Lucid Flex. 50K Lucid Flex. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. Thank you guys for using code Pine for Lucid. All right, I got to chew real quick. He was asking about when he got out of school. That's awesome. So I blew up my account before the end of the day because I thought I had more than 2K drawdown in my accounts. So I blew up my accounts because I have end of day because I thought I had more than 2K drawdown in my accounts. End of day, like during the earnings, Moon Rabbit, or what's up, Debt Wolf in the house? Sovereignty. Digital Nukes 4080 gaps so far. Yeah, so I'm going to be a little cautious with this gap because it could be right up there. So unlike a little tiny gap where I don't know where this gap's going to be, so we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do the little gap play quite yet. Good luck, everyone. Oh, you're doing a 3K? You like static drawdown? Yeah, static drawdown is awesome. Woo. All right, that's a pretty substantial gap. That's not something I'm gonna just try to fade into. Not yet, anyway. YM gap down. Not. Sorry, it didn't gap down. It's pushing down. All right, we got some. We should have some volatility. So. If I was trying to fade this, I'm gonna look at the scaling in probably a bit. All right, it's pushing up. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a confirmation. Even if I miss the move, I'm gonna wait. If we roll over and then come back down below that 500 and into the gap, you can still catch a nice move, right? So I'm looking for 150 bucks. That's all I really want. So if you're quick on the draw, then you might be able to catch that if we move into there. It's excuse me, about 60 points. So I'm gonna hold off. Gold's popping as well. And YM pushing. Oh, YM was pushing down. Yeah, a little gold pop there. So NVIDIA earnings came in good. Hey, what's up? It's Mo, bro. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. What's up, TJP? Oh, nice. Send a market order before you get in. Yeah, open, getting a good price. Nice. Yeah, I've never really done too much of that. Did anyone get it lucky and pass any accounts during the earnings surge? I didn't even try. No, to me, I really like just trading the New York Open. If I'm trying to pass or smash accounts, I guess, as far as evals go, I just like doing it during the New York Open, where there's a bunch of it's a lot more liquid and a lot more volume. So the video earnings sucked. Yeah, I saw it drop about 80 points. I blew my account. Yeah, I just passed my funny futures rapid end of day just now. Only needed 300 for the day. Let's go, Alfred. Spread was horrible. Yeah, if you try to trade any intraday trailing accounts, the spread probably got you. It's passed one on the drop and another on the way up. Wow, that's some good stuff right there. Let's go, Alfred. Get those daily payouts with my funny futures. Congrats. What's up, Nate? Yeah, I agree. It was a little sketchy. Daz blew his account. Yeah, you weren't the only ones. You're on your last day of the eval too, Britt. Let's go. Good luck. Doesn't have to be the last day. But I'm with you. I always try to pass them in the minimum amount of time as well. Tech Review Futures. Did I lock in another TPT payout? Yes, I did. Yes. A beauty too. I think 1200, 1300, something like that. Right here. Locked them out. 647, 186, 181, 181, and 181. So crushing it. It's the only thing I've been really focusing on. It's just those. Hey, what's up, Kelly Kaufman? Does my funny futures trail the drawdown as you go into the buffer? Let's say if you have a 50K in profit and drop to 48, do you lose the account? No, only. Well, it depends on which account. But yeah, yes, technically, but not in the same day. So the Moon Rabbit, so the intraday trailing account, you would lose the account, but the end of day account, you would lose it, say, the next day if you went from 50 to 48. They're not static. You're going live, Alfred? Got 5 payouts with a 50, ended with a day, 14K balance. Got the email. Oh, nice. Get called up to the big leagues, Alfred. So what do you, what are they going to put you in live with? How much money? 14K? I'm $100 away from passing the 50K. How hard can it be? I know, this is the toughest $100 ever. 14K? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, that. I wouldn't mind that. That's sweet. Yeah, that's the toughest $100 to make, is when you only need that extra $100. All right, nice move here on Nasdaq. Being patient here. I'm waiting for a little break or something. Anyone think we just gonna keep pumping? Oh, Mage, what's up? I'm trying along here. Oh, come on. Bingo bango, 150 bucks on the dot. I'll take that. That's exactly what I needed for days traded. So right on the dot. Couldn't plan that out any better. All right, let me double check, make sure that, yeah, 150 bucks. That's what I needed. All right, that's the end of the stream. See you later. What's up, Dad Trading Stonks? Nah, it's time to pick up another account, I guess. Time to reinvest. Yeah, I got 1 Lucid account and 5 Take Profit Trader Pro accounts, and that's it. Great stream, I know. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Do you ever trade the final 2-3 hours of New York sessions? No, not really. No, just the morning and then the evenings. Very rarely do I trade the power hour or anything. Why 150 bucks only? That's what I need for days traded to lock in another payout. So I've gotten 2 payouts out of this account. I'll pull up the calendar right here. So with this Lucid Flex account, you need 150 days or more, and I've already taken 1 payout out of it. So let me just sign in here real quick. So I'm not looking to build any buffers. I'm just looking to take payouts. And so this is day 3. Yeah. So this is a Lucid calendar right here. This is what we got going on. So we've taken out 1 payout out of this for 1,400. And then you can see right here, I'm just kicking the can. 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. 5150. Crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Currently the balance is sitting right there at $1,890. So lock in another day, 2 days, and we should be able to pull out right around $1,000 probably. Did I full port the first day? Yes. Yep. Let's look at the trades. So not that I full ported it, but what I do is I keep trading it until I get over the buffer. So let's look at the day 1. So I made 14 trades. Let's look at the performance thing actually. This might actually show better. So let's see. Is it showing it all? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can see right here, I traded minis. I didn't full port really and just hold. I placed a few other trades. What was this, day one? Yeah, right here, day one. So trying to get up over the buffer. So here's the trades: $45, 165, 170, 210, 225, 510, 410, 490, 830, lost 300, lost 360, and so on. So anyways, I ended up making, so the goal is to get up over the buffer on day one and utilizing the end of day drawdown. So this is something that Celebrity Terry Trades 100 taught me back in the day, was utilizing the end of day drawdown. Same as what you guys are just talking about, static drawdowns. Well, I like to utilize the end of day drawdown like it's static, because when you start the account with $2,000 drawdown. So if you start off well, then you can make more money. And let's just say you make $500. Now you have $2,500 to work with throughout the day. But at the end of the day, it's going to reset back to 2,000 if you're positive. Say you're up 500, right? You're going to reset back to that 2,000. So I like to utilize that end of day drawdown and then build it up above the buffer as best I can, and then push it. The same thing I was trying to do with that 25K yesterday. That's why I ended up losing it. To me, it is what it is. And then you just kind of can kick the can. That's the nice thing about these flex accounts, that you can do that. Not easy to do for sure, but it is, you can use it to your advantage. It's one of those hacks, right? Do you risk the account? Yes. Hey, what's up, Sebastian in the house? What's up, Joyce? Yeah, I risk the account. Yep. Because to me, what I'm risking is $105. So that's what I risk on the account. And you can see, like, I don't go through that many. I've only had 8 flex accounts in my Lucid lifetime. So I've only had 8 of them, which is pretty good. So I'm kind of proud of that, to be honest with you. So I've had 8 Lucid Flex accounts. And had some pretty nice payouts out of them. So definitely net positive with the old Lucid since I started trading with them. You can see the payouts right through here. Hold on, let me Photoshop these real quick. But yeah, just pretty nice payouts with those accounts. So I'm quite proud with the streak I've run with Lucid. I really think the flex accounts are the best accounts that Lucid has. Personally, I don't really care for the daily accounts much. They're not bad or anything. It's just, if I'm going to buy an account with Lucid, it's going to be the flex. Do I ever get direct to funded accounts? I used to, Magic Trader, when they first came out with Lucid, they were like $450 for a 150K, and it gave you either $6,000 or $6,500 in drawdown. It was one of the best deals on the prop streets. So yeah, I did, and I got some massive payouts with them too. But now it's just like, no, I mean, I will buy a direct account every once in a while, but it's usually like after I feel tilty and I don't want to trade evals anymore. But really, it's just, I like the flex. What's up, RW in the house? Corey the phone trader, what's going on, my friend? Trying to be like Payout Pine, be babying these accounts too much. No, it's really, so I'm babying my accounts now. It's something that I'm just trying to pump the brakes once I'm over those buffers. So I'll just say, well, I'm over the buffer, let's pump the brakes and go from there. But really, Corey, I've just been focusing on those take profit trader accounts. Let me pull it up right now. Just trying to pay myself every day, and really by doing that, it's putting me in a much better headspace. And at the end of the day, that's all what it's really about, is just it's just being in that good headspace. So you see the accounts right here, they're all still intact here, all the same accounts here, and just trying to keep them up over the buffer. But like I said, guys, I'll be fully transparent with you guys. I went absolutely bananas last night, and I traded some minis, I traded some micros. I went crazy. It was not a good sight. I very lucky, feel very fortunate that I still have these accounts, to be honest with you, because it was close to disaster. So I pretty much had to do whatever I had to do to get them back, and utilizing the lockout button was key. So after last night, you guys want to look at, you want to see something crazy? You want to see like a Christmas light show? Let's see if we can see it here. Look at this. And then let's go to look at this last night. So you see this? You see the correlation here? Let me go to the micros real quick again. Let me see if you can see the pattern here. It's quite predictable what happened. All right, you see that? You see all that? Right? You see all this? This is all with micros, right? Everything was working out just fine, okay? And right here at 8:46, actually it's probably like 9:46. I think this is in Central Time. I was up $180, right where I'm at right here. I was up about 180 bucks, and I was like, okay, that's good. And that was all 5 accounts. What did I do? I said I'm gonna try to get 200. I said I'm gonna try to get $200. Actually, it might have been right here. Actually, I know it was. So it was right here on this last push. I got to 180 on all 5. I said I am going to go for $200 across all, because that's $1,000, right? Instead of just locking in the 180. Right here. This is the short that got me. Outside inside bar combo. I went short, looking for $20, and you can see what I did. See what happened. I literally I sold the bottom. Sold the bottom. I added again, and you see it never looked back. I added again, it never looked back. It kept going, kept going, kept going, and then the next thing you know, I finally closed out from 122 to 197, so 80 something points. I ended up closing out the trade. What did I do? Switched the old minis. So you see when this trade closed out, 938. Come over to the 5-minute chart. 940, right to the minis. Copy trading 5 accounts. Scalp, scalp, scalp. 3 minis. Look, 3 minis. Scalp my way out. 3, and then just kept scalping, 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 scalping. until I got it all back, and end up making 181 on all 5. Locked myself out of all 4 for 24 hours, and then locked myself out for a few hours on this account, 99, but left it open for the New York Open. So I had something to trade this morning on when I was streaming. So I ended up trading this account, ended up making 647 on it total. But yeah, so it's not all glitz and glamour. This was an absolute horror show last night. So don't be thinking I'll be doing this again tonight. It's not happening. Nuh-uh. Not happening. Anyways, guys, just thought I'd share that with you guys. Right? Did I short it in the gap on the open of Globex? Oh, tonight? No. Discipline futures trader. No, I did not. No, I said that's too big of a gap. I said I'm not shorting that. So I like when there's a little gap. So no, I actually went long tonight already. Made 150 right there. 10 micros. And about ready to pick up another account here to trade. What's up, Pawn? Oh, really, Pawn? Yeah, I gotta look into those. 30% mark. Waste your profits. Oh, yeah. Been there, done that. Hate myself after that. Yeah, it was exhausting. And that's the thing, is it's so exhausting. What's special about the Lucid Flex? It's kind of what I was just talking about. How I like how there's no consistency rule once you're funded. And you can utilize the end of day drawdown to get up over that payout buffer on day 1. And then you can just kind of kick the can along. That's why I like it better. Have you ever been live with Lucid? No. Never been live with Lucid. No, I got I think 4 payouts on one account once. Pretty big payouts too. There were 150K accounts, direct accounts. I had one account that I got 4 payouts on, and then after that, I don't know, kind of not really rifling through accounts, but I just get a payout and then I take a break. And the thing is, like, I don't even want to, guys, I honestly, be fully honest with you, I don't want to trade anything else except these TPTs that are over the buffer. I mean, what I would like to do is stack a few more daily payout accounts on top of these, like some Tradeifys, and then copy trade them all together with a copy trader, but then I'd have to get a copy trader, which would be fine. And then just continue to try to take base hits over and over and over again. I mean, I've paid myself back, I mean, what, $10,000 in the last week and a half in payouts? It's insane. You know, to try to get 10,000 in payouts with like something like Lucid, it's a grind. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's a grind. But if you can kind of utilize the multiplier to take those payouts and just pay it on the daily, it's a nice thing. It's just utilizing that multiplier. So yeah. But I got to keep it going. That's the thing. And what I was talking about it today, if you guys were listening to My Funded Futures TV this morning, I was talking about how difficult it is to walk away red on these daily payout accounts. Just because it says that you can get paid daily doesn't mean you have to get paid daily. And so trading it like I did last night to force a green day was the same thing I did on Friday to force a green day. You can see my calendar right here, and you can look at the amount of trades I took on last Friday to make 333 payout. 140 winning trades and 55 losing trades, but absolutely so many trades. And then yesterday, or today, or yesterday, I guess, 122 winning trades, 170 losing trades. So that's even more trades than I thought. But yeah, just a crazy amount of trades. Usually when I'm trading micros, I'll have a lot of trades, just because each time you scale in with one micro, because I'll start with one, and I'll go 1, 2, and try to add to like a winning trade. Then you tend to have a lot of trades. But yeah, this was just madness. one time I posted, I got a $15,000 payout with Lucid. It's so funny. And I posted the calendar, and no one, like, well, my true supporters will be like, oh boy, like you got this in, you know, you made this much money. That's amazing. Da, 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 da. And then you got the trolls that focus in on the amount of trades that I took. And I'm like, didn't I just say I took a 15K payout out of this one account? Right? Or 15K total payouts out of that one account. And then they're focusing on the wins, how many trades I took. And I think one of them was like 150 or 200 trades that day, because I was probably one of those tilty types of days. And they were like, what grown man takes 200 trades in a day? Oh, it was so funny. It made me laugh. But I was like, what? What grown man takes 200 trades in a day? Oh, it was funny. What platform do I use? This right here, this is Tradeovate. I only use Tradeovate. Apple, what's up? That sounds like gambling. Well, I got news for you. It's all gambling, Rain Ray. So the one of the biggest misconceptions when, so you only tell your spouse or girlfriend or husband or wife that it's not gambling. But besides that, if you don't know the outcome on a trade, then it's gambling, in my opinion. So it's all gambling. You just have an edge. You have a little bit of a better edge. So if you go to the casino, you have a the house always has an edge. But when you're trading, you have an edge. So if you have an edge, that's say a 1-to-1, and you're 60 to 70% or more, then you have the edge. So, but you always tell your wife or girlfriend or husband that doesn't trade that, no, honey, it's not gambling. It's perfectly fine. Everything's fine. How was your trading today, Offrey? Good. Another $1,300 payout. Gambling with extra steps. That's right. We both trade. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Playing craps, you actually have an edge as long as you're not greedy and beat the house unless your card. Yeah. So, I mean, you could find an edge for sure. It's just very, very small. The funny thing is like, you know, I could find an edge. Like, let me pull up TradingView real quick. This is stuff. This is some of the stuff I like to find. So this is an edge that I was trading this morning, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but this is an edge I found this morning, right? And it's like, you trade it, and then you go, well, this is a pretty good edge, and yet you feel like sometimes that you have to do more. And over the this is a very small window, right? This is not many trades. This is only 43 trades, the last 43 days of trading. But, you know, I find an edge like this, and then I trade it. And then if it doesn't work that day, then I feel like I got to trade more instead of just coming back the next day and then trading again. And, you know, the thing is that you don't have to. And like the famous Terry Trades said once, says, it's not. One time I was talking to her about how my trading was going, and then I had to, you know, trading this edge, and I was like, oh, you know, I really can't. I just don't know what it is. I can't stick with my edge and all this stuff. And she's like, well, it's not that you're not trading your edge. It's all the other crap that you're doing outside of your edge. So it's all the other stuff that you're doing where you're clicking the buttons, where you're not waiting for those good setups, things like that. And so I traded this one this morning, made my 250 bucks live on air. Actually, I just don't talk about the stop losses and the take profits because I don't want anyone copying it, because a trade like this will actually start to degrade after a while. But while it's hot, then I'll keep trading it. And but yeah, if you guys watch me live on My Funded Futures TV, you can see it in action. But yeah, that's just that YM trade. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that I'll go to the casino and think that I have a good edge or something at the actual casino, and it's so small, but yet I'll try to stick with it to a T. But when it comes to trading, I always think I know better, and I always try to do all the other crap outside of my edge and all the I think trades. You guys know all about my I think trades, and those are the ones that always get me in trouble. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, trade your edge, trade your strats, be patient. Let the probabilities play out. Because if you had an 80% edge on blackjack like that, if you had an 80% edge and was hitting a 3.3 profit factor on blackjack, you'd be very rich. Well, actually, they would probably kick you out for counting cards, or on anything, you know. But yeah. Exclamation point pine in the chat. I think the nanos, my edge is just enter predictively sometimes. I need nanos, my edge. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing so. Guys, I'm just going to give you truth serum right now. A lot of the stuff that I've been doing lately is that YM short. So where I took the YM shorts here, that's part of that edge. And then that's the ones I was doing on stream. And then a lot of it is just trading the micros, using the volatility of the market, trying to pick a direction. Like right now, I'm thinking, yeah, we're really bullish. So let's look for a long. So let's start scaling into a long right here, you know, with micros, and then trying to ride that out, and not really using stop losses either. Just manually stopping myself out when I'm wrong. And that's what I've been doing. Looking for the inside outside bar breaks, trying to ride the trend. That's it. It's really, that's all I've really been doing. But I've been trading small enough where if I'm wrong, then I can get away with it. Because my average loss was pretty decent. If we look at my trade performance here, it was pretty decent. Until last night. So it's actually not bad still. So currently up 7,000 on just this one account. I've been copy trading these accounts this month, but yeah, my average losing trade, or my largest losing trade is 412. So that's not too bad. And my largest winning trade is 600. So that's not bad too. But you see my average losing trade is $57 and my average winning trade is $88. And it's only because I've been mostly until last night with trading micros. So just trading the micros and then, you know, losing 50, 60 bucks. Average wins right around 80 bucks. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. You see the dip there last night. Yeah, I don't know. There's always room for improvement, right? I'm just like you guys. I'm trying to get better at this every single day. I am not expert trader or anything like that. It's just, I'm just trying to get better at it every single day. Did YM really move up this much? What is going on with YM? YM just woke up for a Globex session. I just looked at the YM chart like this was wrong. Wow. YM's moving tonight. Got a little squeeze on the YM, pushed right up off the 53,667 up to almost 800s or 811s. Wow, amazing. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Nothing like I think trades with minis that immediately hit my daily loss limit before going my direction, 1.5K. Yeah. What's up, iTrades? Yeah, for sure. Those are the worst. That's what happened to me yesterday. Is I missed my TP by 1 point. It popped back up, took out my my stop loss, which was break even, and then went in my direction. All right, we got YM, we got Nasdaq, YM, everything's just grinding higher. We caught a little trade there, locked it in. Exclamation point pine in the chat if you want to join the giveaway. 50K Lucid Flex account. Picking up another account right now. To trade. So I'm going to pick up a 50K Lucid Flex. No daily loss limit. There it is, the ding. All right, let's see if we got that account. There we go. All right. Does anyone think we just get that continuation up and to the right or what? I don't know. This market looks pretty lame. As far as the grind goes. Let's take a look at gold here. Gold absolutely destroyed me last night on stream. ES with a big open gap. YM, no gap, no open gap. Pushed down at the open, popped right back up, put in this pin bar, took off, and is grinding up and to the right as well. So very tough trade here. It's one of those deals where it's like, you just push the button to see if we can go long. To try to go long, or what, or you try to short it. To me, this is pretty strong. That's a pretty solid open. Very, very strong. Don't know when this will be taken back. Eventually it'll probably be taken back, this open gap, but could be Asia, could be London, could be New York Open tomorrow. But anytime you get a gap that's fairly large size, 50 points or more, you kind of gotta, what I like to do is just go with it. If I get a gap that's like 10, 15 points or smaller, then I look for that little fade gap fill. If you guys know, I like to take that trade, but right now I just feel like hopping in long. Hopping in long. New eval. See what happens. Tradertainment here. Do not copy my trades, please. Especially Lucid. Lucid will ban us both if you copy my trades, so let's not do that. They're banning all kinds of people for being in discords, and then everyone's copy trading each other, so just don't do it. Let's see if we bounce here, 600s. I'm in 5 micros, brand new eval. Looking like a bull flag here. Short from 625. Or, oh, you're looking for a short up there? That's okay. We'll take that. It's a put on 2 micros, 100-point stop, come back in the morning, see you kind of night. Yeah, kind of. It's probably what's going to happen. If you're in a swing trade type trader, definitely could do that. Looking like a bull flag here. There we go. All right, good taking out a 3 there. All right, taking out of the 4th. Or the 3rd, I should say. All right, I'm left with 1 right now. 1 runner. Where could this runner be? Let's look at the 5 here. Kind of in no man's land. I don't even know. Maybe 687 if we're lucky. 636. A nice short little trade there, a little 15-pointer. We'll take those all day. Like this price action? I know, when you get the bull flags and the bear flags that actually work, it's nice. So a little more volatility in the market, a little more liquidity, I hope. Could end up adding more to this. Hey, what's up, Labaretto? What's going on? Short full port, 1 nano. Careful there, 1 nano. $662 pivot. Yeah, I'd like to see it break this high, but $100 points, 4-hour wick up there. It's kind of hanging out. Tomorrow is going to likely fall apart, and NVIDIA always does after earnings. So tomorrow should be some good price action. I agree. We should have some, definitely have some volatility. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the news here. We do have some. Sorry, I kept hearing a bang, and then I don't know. Hey, what's up, Mahmood in the house? What's going on? Don't forget to like. Yes, that's right. So anyways, yeah, I'm expecting some good action tomorrow. I like movement. I like lots of movement, up and down and all around. I like as long as the market's moving. That's what I like. I hate sideways markets. I do not like trading ranges. I'm horrible at it. Yeah, I just hate it when it's rangy. Like when you get those super small ranges, it just drives me nuts. My strat is waiting for a fair value gap to form and then taking the bull or a bear flag off it. Oh, nice. Okay. I kind of know what you're putting down. What time frame are you using? 2, 1. Like before you type. Yeah, that's right, TJP. You know. Outside inside bar combo, or inside outside bar combo, maybe. If we break above that 15. This is a runner here. I wouldn't mind adding to this if we get above that 15. Maybe adding a little more, see if we break that high. I mean, double top here on the 5-minute, but I'm just gonna go with it. Didn't really have the outside candle like I was hoping for, that engulfing candle. You do it on NQ? No. I don't really see a reason to get out of this trade at the moment. That's one of the things that I've been trying to get better at. Instead of just like going for those 10 points and then getting out, it's like if I can leave a little bit of a runner and wait for it to give me a reason to get out. Like right now, there's no reason for me to look for a short. For me personally, if you're short, it could work, absolutely. But for me, I'm just not seeing it. It's like, what's the catalyst right now to bring us back down? Maybe the top of the hour in 10 minutes. And we roll back over, kind of like what gold did last night, where gold just pump. And then as soon as the new hour came in, it just faded the whole move. The 9's holding, yeah. That's a good little strategy too, guys. If you're newer to trading and you're kind of like strategy hopping or whatever, and you catch a move, catch a trend, or trying to catch a trend, you can use a 9 EMA on a 1-minute chart or a 2-minute chart, something low time frame sometimes, and you can take the bounces off the 9. So let's just say you think that we're just going to continue to trend and you don't know where to get in. You throw the 9 up there, as long as we're staying above it, and you come down and just hop in on one of these touches. That's a nice little strategy that a lot of people use. I don't personally use it, but because I just sort of eyeball it. There we go. Took profit there. Nice trade there. Not a lot of money, but a lot of nice little points. 600, 628, 28 points. We'll take it. Take that. W's in the chat if you guys caught that trade. I'm just kidding. Please don't catch that trade. Thank you, RW. Everyone's like, hurry up and just do the giveaway and be done. What's up, Adam Daz? All right, we were talking about the Globex, the Forex Factory. So tomorrow we have GDP. No, actually tomorrow we don't have much. Unemployment. That doesn't really mean anything. They do have the Jackson Hole stuff going on. I don't even know. So probably a bunch of speakers and things. And then Friday we have a lot. So day 2 of the Jackson Hole, we got GDP, Canadian. We got Fed speakers, preliminary benchmark payrolls revision, University of Michigan consumer sentiment, and University of Michigan inflation expectations. So that's all on Friday. Thursday, there's really not too much. I do expect some volatility tomorrow, though, with the NVIDIA earnings. This is interesting here. Now I'm stuffing my face and let's go. Appreciate everyone hanging out here tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out every single night for the Globex Open, even though it's been pretty lame the last 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks. It's been pretty lame, but you guys are still here hanging out every single night. Top tick. I did. Yeah, pretty much. You see, I knew Master Joel. I just knew it. I mean, that's the level. I mean, I saw that on the ICT 2000 or the 1998 ICT mentorship. It was episode 23, hour and 17 minutes in. Hey, what's up, Pena? Buy again on the break of the low. Yeah, I mean, it's tempting, DJ. It's tempting to buy here, just with the pattern, right? Just kind of going in on the pattern. But we did make it kind of felt a little like an exhaustion candle where it pushed up really quick and then immediately reversed and put in this outside engulfing candle. So it'll be interesting to see here where we have 4 minutes left of this hourly if we don't roll down into the 90s or more. I don't know. We do have, see on the 5 minute too, we have this inside outside bar combo. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, you could try it. I kind of want to short, to be honest with you. Then I'm scared because it is looking very bullish. All right, trying to hold this 600s. I'm gonna wait to see how this new opening candle, new hourly coming up. Almost no wick on that bottom hourly candle. Hey, what's up, Mighty Mouse in the house? Lit, what's going on? Call the short. I'm short from 627. Oh, nice. Yeah, you actually did. Nice. I mean, you obviously saw the tape too. That mentorship tape. Let's go. 1986 S4 episode 6 third hour. Let's go, Magic Trader. Mr. Federal jumped in short at 610. Good luck. I'm currently flat. We got 2 minutes. We get the new hour opening. How long do you have to wait to request a TP, payout from TPT? So right around 8:30 or 8:30 to 9 p.m. at night is when when I can request. It's somewhere in between there. Right after the stream, it doesn't quite work. Right around 8:30 and 9 p.m., it works. It's right when I'm eating dinner. When I'm eating my supper. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's and the nice thing is now is that with Take Profit Trader, it's instant payout, so it goes right into your virtual wallet instantly. And then when I request from my wallet, it's much faster too. It's not as slow as it used to be. Sometimes it would take a good 6, 7, 8 hours, and now it's maybe an hour, like 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I can request it right into my bank account. So yeah, it's pretty good. Hey, let's go. 200 likes. Let's go, Miss K. That's pretty good. What? Scientist turns plastic bottle waste into edible cookies with human taste tests. Man, I don't know. I probably have enough microplastics in my body. I probably have at least a dinner fork in me, I'm thinking. It's funny thing is, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, you know, I try to drink out of a metal bottle that has a plastic straw and a plastic cap, so it's like I'm doomed. Yeah. The only thing I can really do is just pour it into my mason jar, my glass mason jar, and drink it that way. All right, it's getting choppy here. New hour here. What's it gonna do? Here's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it push up into here a little bit and then put in a little reversal, a little double top, and then try to short this bad boy back down. That's what I would like to see. But this new hour, you just never know. We definitely could have a little pullback on the hourly. I mean, this is very strong. But I just don't know when it's going to happen. And it could happen another hour for Tokyo Open, or not. We just keep grinding higher. It's one of those deals. Kind of just got to go with what you're seeing for now until you're proven otherwise. I kind of just, I hate these grindy markets. I don't like it much. Screw it up. That candle, I'm out. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. We'll give away an account here in less than an hour, less than 45 minutes, I would say. Maybe in 30 minutes. I don't know. Nice little pop there. NVIDIA is probably popping here. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA currently up 4% in the after hours. Up $8.76 per share. NVIDIA shares are rising in off-hours trading as expanded partnership with Amazon expected strong revenue growth. Wow. You see the NVIDIA pop there. Do I stream better on or off stream? Off stream, 100%. If anyone tells you that they stream better on stream, they're lying. They're freaking lying. They might be a little more disciplined on stream, but yeah, it's no question. It's you're trying to multitask, which which doesn't really exist. I do stay a lot more disciplined on stream. So I tend not to like full port as much or something like that. But yeah. Looks like it might want to go down. I might take a stab short with you. I might try it. Just a few micros. All right, I'm in. Not super confident in this, but see if we can catch a little move. It's kind of trying to break down. It's just three micros here. But yeah, Mahmood, that's a good question. I mean, and I'm just being honest with you. So like when you're trading, you want to be focused on what you're doing, and you're trying to be super tuned into the charts. If you're trading something very systematically, where you're taking like a 5-minute ORB break or a 9:45 ORB break, then it's not that hard to trade on stream, right? Because you got a system in place and you just push the button. But if you're trying to trade discretionary and just try to do price action stuff, I mean, you guys see me miss trades that I want to take all the time. Or that I would normally take just because I'm like reading in the chat or figuring out why my camera's messed up there, or why my stream's buffering, or why my microphone is not working, or why the songs are not playing or something. There's just a lot going on. And then when I'm streaming on My Funded Futures, you add another element to that as well, where I have the back office. So I have you guys in the chat, and then I have the back office chatting the whole time. And then I'm chatting with Terry, and I'm chatting with Tom and Myth and Husk and Ike and then Nate, Trevor, Aaron, Magnus. We're all chatting, and then like you're trying to trade, and it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's definitely not that easy, but it does keep me disciplined for sure. Not disciplined enough though. I mean, I still blow accounts on the stream sometimes. Am I long? I'm actually short. I'm looking. Actually went short. I'm not looking for much though. Looking for it to test down in that 600 area. Went short based off this 2-minute Harami right there. That's what I decided to go short on. And we're going to test that 600. We're going to break down below that 600 though. There we go. There's some off there. Woof. Look at that reaction. My life is a 2-minute harami, Mr. Smith. Maybe we go a little lower. I'm just going to keep a runner on. See if we can catch a nice move. So this is something very similar as what I do for those daily payout accounts. Is, you see, I just been trading the micros, just 1 to 2, 3 micros. And, you know, adding where I feel like I should add, taking some off where I feel like I should take some off. And you can see this account is up to like 150 already. And I haven't put these accounts at risk at all. And that's what I've been doing with these accounts for the most part until last night. Last night was a different ball game. Last night I was a little bit tilted. Been stuck on it. How did you notice short? I went short off this. So this was the opening 2-minute candle of that first hour. So, and then we put in this harami candle and I went short off this harami. You can't see it on the 2-minute MNQ chart because it looks a little different. But I usually base all my trades off the NQ instead of the MNQ, even though I'm trading the micro. I always chart on the NQ, the mini. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even have this chart pulled up if I was trading alone. I don't need to look at the chart. I just need to look at the DOM. So what I do is I'll have the NQ pulled up and then I'll be trading I'm gonna take that off there. Nice little trade. We'll see what it does here, but nice trade. Anyways, so I usually just keep the NQ chart up and just chart off that, even though I don't really think it makes a difference that much. But I'll just keep this up and then I'll keep the DOM on the micros and then just trade off that the NQ chart, and then the micro DOM. It's just something I like to do. And I think the reason is because all my back testing and everything that I've ever done has just been on the NQ, been on the whole mini. Whether it's YM, ES, gold, NQ, I'm always testing it on the mini. And the funny thing is that sometimes if you test it on the micros versus the minis, certain things can work differently. Or you might have better results with one, worse results with the other. But at the end of the day, I think it all just kind of washes each other out. ES at the VWAP, watch for possible bounces. Yeah, I'm flat now. Up 150. We'll see. See what happens here. Tricky market, I'm not gonna lie, just because you think like, well, but nothing goes up forever. So a little micro pullback here. This could be very healthy, potentially, to just take back off towards that high. Take a look at the hourly here. You can see the hourly pulling back here, put it in an inside hourly candle. I would say if this hourly maybe potentially flips green back above 605, then I might look for a longs back up through that high there. But it's kind of acting like gold did last night, where it took off, made a high, and then is fading back, kind of eating back towards some of that pump for that first hour. into the Tokyo Open, which is in right around 45 minutes, 47 minutes. Harami bottom, yeah, potentially, yeah. I don't trust it. What's up, Miss K? Smash the like button 4 pine. Yes. Thank you. Gold's popping. Yeah, let's take a look at gold. I'm kind of bitter about gold. Gold beat me up last night. Oh, I took a gold trade last. See, this is when you know I'm on. I was kind of tilting last night. Is I ended up taking a gold trade to try to make some money back on the take profit trader accounts. And it worked. I ended up making a nice $500 gold trade. 1 mini. It was a good one. But to be honest with you, if it would have went against me, the accounts would have been gone. We would not be sitting here taking a payout tonight, and we would not be having those accounts. They don't owe me anything, but those are the types of accounts that I like to keep around and just milk as long as I can. I just want to keep milking them until they end up putting me in the Pro Plus, take profit trader. Which I haven't been Pro Plus in probably a year and a half, But saving that 10% would be nice. I'd love for this to come back to at least fill this gap down here on the 2-minute 88, and then potentially look for a little reversal back up. Giant bull flag here. This was the other reason too. Whoever asked that question, I almost forgot that I had mentioned that before I went short. We had to, even though it was we had this combo trade on the 5-minute chart. This is why I have the 5-minute chart up, is to look for this combination where you have the inside and outside bar, where I like to short those or long off those breaks, double inside bars, that kind of stuff on the 5-minute. I tend to just stare at the 2-minute chart though. I don't know why. But I have the 5-minute up just to try to catch some of those moves. And we're still rolling over. What's up, Tim Korth in the house? ESV Wob, never leave your computer logged with a cat in the house. I mowed the yard and lost 1,300 on an eval. At least I didn't copy trade. Oh, wow, barefoot greenback. No, that's scary. Tim Korth, do you have a question about copy trading? Shoot, yeah, go ahead. If you guys got any questions for me, feel free, throw it in the chat. I love answering questions. It makes the stream go by so much quicker. And don't be shy. I'm sure there's a lot of people wanting to know the same questions, so we love it. And as long as I'm not in the middle of in a trade, then I'm always reading the chat. So appreciate all the questions. Traders Nest 1250 TP and Apex, 1200 on Tradeify. Evals done. Let's go. That's a good night. Already locked it up. How do you set TP and stop loss on both accounts? You have to do it manually. Unfortunately, yeah. When you're copy trading with these accounts, you have to set those stop losses and take profits manually. You can't use the brackets, so you can't use these. You have to, I just do it manually. But usually my trades are pretty quick, so I'll put the stop loss in, put the take profit in. Once it hits one or the other, and then I just exit all. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't use the brackets yet. I think it's gonna come eventually. Everyone's been asking about it, to just be able to use the ATM orders. The internet was invented for cats. On a 50K Lucid Flex funded, do you need a buffer to withdraw? End of day drawdown increases with my profit. Do you need a buffer to withdraw? Yeah, so once you're above, yeah, sure. The Lucid Flex account has a minimum. You don't, it's not really, I guess it is a buffer, but you can withdraw 50% of your account, right? But let me just pull it up real quick. But you have a minimum payouts, right? So you have minimum payouts. So as long as you're above them and you can withdraw 50% of each. So let's just say you have a 50K account, right? You can withdraw up to $2,000. So what does that mean? And you have a minimum of 500. So that means that you have, if you get it to $4,000, you can withdraw $2,000. So you'd have to get it up to 4,000 bucks. But let's just say you have 5 days of $150 or more. The minimum payout is $500. So the minimum you can get that account at is $1,000, and then you can withdraw. You know what I'm saying? And then the drawdown stops. So right here, you see this drawdown right here, it says 1791 because I've already taken the payout out of it. So it's actually, I think it's like 1,100. I think they keep that $100. So it's 1,100 to withdraw 500. It's 50%. But the drawdown stops once I'm above that 2,000. It'll stay 2,000, or it'll keep going up. So let's just say I got this account to 2,500. Then it'll say what, 2,400 right here for the drawdown. I'm not sure if that was your question, but yeah, something like that. Pine, I'm always reading chat. Also, I'm so far behind the chat. Yeah. So I'm just clicking on the DOM. Yeah. I click on the DOM. You can click on the chart too if you throw up the chart trader to put in my stop losses. But I usually use the DOM. It's just easier for me. Part of the reason why I like trading the DOM, because I can be, if I trail my stop, I can be very accurate, a lot more accurate than when I'm trailing on the chart. So let's just say I was long here or whatever, and the market's moving up, and I'm trailing my stop. I can just place it like right here, and then just click on it and move it up and keep trailing it. So 7 points. Nice, Jesus. Nice. So let's say I do 51K, then my drawdown will change to 49. I draw 500. My new drawdown is 1.5, not 2K. Yeah, you would lose. Yeah, you would lose the money out of your drawdown. Yeah, that's correct. Yep. What do I think? What do I think about the 25K Rapid My Funded Futures account? I like it. The end of day accounts, I do like them. The only thing that I don't like, guys, and this is teach his own. Some might not agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. The only thing that I don't like about them compared to Take Profit Trader is that, so like for me, I've been taking a lot of withdrawals. Look at this nice little pump here. I've been taking a lot of withdrawals of smaller amounts, so 181, things like that. And I believe all my funded futures, let me double check that. But I know on the 50K end of day account, it's a $500 minimum withdrawal. So, which is still good. It's still not bad, but I like to take the little withdrawal. So anything over the 2,000, I withdraw. The other day I had 5 accounts that made $60 and I still withdrew all the money. So that's the only thing. Besides that, you have advantages of the end of day drawdown account, which is nice. 90-10 split, which is better than Take Profit Trader. Yeah, end of day drawdown, like I said. And also instant payouts, which is nice. And it's updated much faster as well and goes right into your bank account if you have ACH. So that's the little subtle differences. There's the thing. It's like, do I like Take Profit Trader more for daily payout accounts? Yes, but it's like once you get over that buffer, because then the intraday trailing stops. Besides that, Tradeify, My Funded Futures with the end of day drawdowns is better to get to that point, right? I mean, it's way easier with the end of day if you utilize the end of day drawdown like we've talked about in the past. So that, yeah. Here's my favorite accounts for the major prop firms right now. I'll just give you like 4 for like Tradeify, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures. My favorite accounts for each one of those firms is one. Do My Funded Futures is the Pro account. That's my favorite account for My Funded Futures, the Pro account. For Lucid, it's the Flex account. For Tradeify, it's the Select account. So the Select account, I kind of like the Flex part of the Select account. The daily payout accounts with the Tradeify Selects are pretty good too, but it's the Select. And then Take Profit Trader is all in daily payout accounts, so that's the one I like from them. But yeah, those are the ones. Those are my favorites, personally. They're saying it's 25 sale, no activation. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, that's a good deal. I give that a shot for sure, Dennis. For sure. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, code PINE, My Funded Futures. Just remember that the club, the My Funded Futures club, you can still use your favorite affiliate code. You don't have to use code club. They kind of act like you have to. You do not. And then obviously, if you're using your coupons for My Funded Futures, then use your coupons for sure. I definitely don't blame you. But yeah, use code PINE. Appreciate the support. And with My Funded Futures. And let me just double check something here real quick. I wanted to see the rapid payout. So rapid payout. Rapid payout 20. So this is a 50K account, but 2,100. And you can take out, yeah, minimum payout of 500. So minimum payout of 500, 90-10 split. So you basically have a 50K My Funded Futures account. You got to get it to 2,600, and then you can take a payout. I think the 25K, I think it's 1,600, and then you can take a $500 payout. And 90-10 splits, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I think it's 1,600. So as far as the 25K, I think it's pretty much the same, right, as the TPT. Oh, Brian Tang, that's 100%. Yeah, my stuff has gone down 50% for My Funded Futures. It's down 50% since the club. $25 for new customers. Ooh, look at this bearish candle here out of nowhere. Hey, what's up, Hitman? What's the play tonight? So we've taken a few. Oh, I'm on the wrong accounts here. Let's lock these out here again, just before I do something dumb. I want to take these payouts. I don't want to trade these accounts. I swear this is why I take Profit Trader. It takes a while for the dashboard to update now. I'm sure it's whatever technical, but it's like I don't want to trade those accounts. I want to wait for the payout, and then I'll trade the accounts. So yeah, tonight's up. I've just been slinging around micros, really. Locked in another day's traded here on this account, 150 exactly, and then 150 on this account that I just picked up. Just kind of slinging it around a little bit. So green, about 300 bucks, I guess. Sim money. $1,100 and $500 payout. Nice, Brian Tang. Thank you. Gold's pumping. Appreciate the effort. You explain all those props with all similar dimensions. Yeah, I know, Dennis. This is so much. And then they change stuff, and it's a pain. But it's part of the gig. I don't mind. Hey, Brian, what's going on? All right, bottom of the hour here. You know, not bad movement tonight for NASDAQ and for Globex, I will say. I feel like we've managed it pretty well. We haven't put any accounts into risk. Not much drawdown either. Haven't really traded that much, but just being super patient and waiting for some nice little setups based on the 5-minute chart. So staying out of trouble. Hey, what's up, Plantino? Platino. Dominican Power Doctor. What's going on? So you take 500 from the 1600. You have to make 2100 to take 500. Yes. On the 50K, yep. 50K versus the 25K, yep. Hey, never suffer. I'm funded. 4th day, still going green, going slow. Isn't it crazy? Guys, it's the same thing every night. The same thing every night. Exactly at 6:30. These bots come in. I think they're all bots. It's the same time every night. You watch. Let's take a mental note right now. Take a mental note for tomorrow when I do a giveaway. I swear. It all comes in at once. I go right at 6:30 because they know this is when I'm gonna do the close to doing the payout. The giveaway. I'm a bot. That's right. Who's a bot? Mighty Mouse, you saw that as well? Yeah. I'll take a payout, bro. Now they're all saying stuff. Oh no, this is, yeah, never mind. Like this, hey, yeah, that's right. If you're gonna at least like. Oh, really? Making them chime in the chat before allowing them to race? Yeah. We need to switch it up. Oh, well, once we do the we might do the shotgun here, so we're just consolidating right here. We're gonna give it a little more time, and then we'll Feel like the Moose races have bots? Oh, there's a few. But I mean, we have 200 people watching usually every single night. And then, you know, probably like 20, 30 of them come in and out. And so we consistently usually have between 200 to 300 people. It's been a little bit slower. At one point, we were up to around 300, almost 400 people a night. But then the prop streets, everyone caught on and then just started flooding, oversaturating the streaming at night. For a while, it was me and Stock Tiger. That was your options pretty much for the Globex Open for the first few hours. And then everyone like kind of caught on and then flooded in. So there's a lot of other people that are stream, which is all good. To me, it's like you can't do anything about it. We just try to do our best we can, and you know, if you want to be here, then you want to be here. If you don't, if you want to be over there, that's fine too. I don't expect everyone to want to, you know, to like me or like the show or like my trading, but I just, and that's kind of the way I want it. I want people, I want real fans. I don't want the fake people. So we just do our thing. We keep grinding. I'm not going nowhere. Wow, the market just completely went dead here. I expected the bottom. Look at this chop fest. Very, very slow, right? How much do streamers make from sponsoring prop firms? Well, I only make money if you use my code. If you don't use my code, I don't make anything. Some people out there, and I'm not gonna name names, and I don't know. I just speculate, but a lot of people that run banners on their stream, they're getting paid a flat fee to run the prop firm banner. I currently, right now, I don't make any money except when you use my code. So what I've always said is that it's perfectly free to watch my stream, and if you want to support my channel and help support what I'm trying to do, then you can use my code. It's free to you, and it helps me out. You know, if you don't want to use my code, you can still watch for free. It's perfectly fine. Just hit the like button. That's all I ask. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't make any money unless someone uses my code. You split up between the main guys you watch? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I do the same thing. I mean, I can't use my own code, so usually if I'm watching someone, I'll use their code. So if I'm trading during the afternoon or whatever, and I'll just use their code. So all we know is if you use the house code, it's guaranteed failure. So I've heard. Someone said they work for a streamer out of New York hours for up to 6 figures at best. You think it is true? Probably, if it's a big streamer. Yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't know. But it's probably true. If they're streaming 4 or 5 hours for someone, they're probably making quite a bit of money. And the streamer's making a lot. If you're a big streamer, like, you know, some of the bigger ones, and you know the names, the big timers, I mean, they're making probably sponsorship money and everything else. And when you see a streamer go almost exclusive with a prop firm, and we all know which one that just came off an exclusive sponsorship, I'm sure they were making a lot of money. I'm talking more than 6 figures, guys, to be exclusive. I mean, a lot. So but teach his own. We're just grinding. All right, I'd love to take a trade, but we are just chopping sideways here. 29,602.25. Market just went completely sideways and is just barcoding. So thankfully we're out of trades. We've taken a few trades tonight. Pretty happy with the starts, but I would like to have gotten a little better start on this eval. Well, I'm happy the way the fundeds are looking right now. Corey 2S with a 99. This is, see, 99 cents at a time. We're gonna be rich, guys. If I can get everyone that subscribed to me, so what, I got almost 9,000 people subscribed to me. If I can get all of you to join my membership, then I can retire. I think my membership's what, $6.99. So if I get $6.99 a month times 8,000, woof, we'll be rich. I can finally buy a new car. So I was talking to my friend Alpine. He's probably listening. Shout out Alpine. Talking to my friend Alpine. I'm not going to give any details, but I will say that he did not believe me that I drove a 2005 Toyota Corolla. And then I sent him a picture and they gave me the LOL. I said, wow, I'm telling you. I said, that's what I drive. I'm like, I just, cars are not my thing. So it's kind of funny. Gave me the old LOL. Getting ready for anyone? Trade Asia, yeah. It's just consolidating right now. Still in the uptrend. Hey, let's go, iTrades. I use your code when I can. Thank you, Jeff Smith. No, that's all I ask for, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here every single night. And if you choose to use it, then that's fine by me, you know? If you don't, just support your favorite streamers, and I'm perfectly fine with that too. Just support the people that you find value in and that are helping you in a way, whether it's through trading or just entertainment, or sometimes it's just, you know, I've had people come into this chat and say, you know what, you've helped me get over my anxiety, just my general anxiety, you know, just by hanging out with you at night. Some people are alone and they like being part of this community. And to me, it's not always about trading. It's just about, you know, just building a community where we can learn off from and ask each other questions about the prop firms, bitch about the prop firms, bitch about the markets, you know, all that good stuff. So anyways, we're gonna get ready to do a giveaway here soon. I'm kind of over this market a bit, but yeah, I just appreciate everyone hanging out. So let's get ready. We're gonna do a dog race for Brit's son, who's probably anxiously waiting. So let me get this set up here. We're giving away a 50K. Oh, thank you, RW. Appreciate that. All right, let me get this set up here. Let's freshen it up. Whoops. Push the wrong button there. All right, you guys ready to do a shotgun here? Shotgun time! Exclamation point pine in the chat. Get it in. Shotgun. Let's try to get rid of them bots. Giving you guys 30, I'm gonna give you guys 45 seconds. 45 seconds. We're already at 20. This is for our Lucid 50K flex. All right, closing entries. All right, here we go. What do I do? Click off it? There it is. All right. Britt Martin, which race did your son want to do? I know the dog race. Wanted to do this dog race or the puppy dog race? We got a lot of races to do. We got a bunch of themed ones too. We're not doing the moose race. We're doing it for Britt Martin's son, who loves watching the races. Hot dog eating contest. Those are always fun to watch too. Dogs, wasn't it? Yeah, I think the dogs. We'll just do the dogs. You wanted to see the dog race, so here we go. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Shuffling the characters. Shuffling them up. Good luck. Ready, steady, go. There goes the dogs. We got Futures Flair. We got Ricardo Barbosa. You can see a lot of names in this. Tony Lanes, Doob Monkey, Trading Villain, Trader Catalyst, Brian Tang, the Fibonacci Father, Scalper's Edge, taking the lead here. Brian Tang out to the lead. Can they hold it though with 1 minute and 38 seconds to go? I don't know. It's going to be tough. Those dogs are fast. Here we go. We got Apple. We got Shane Boast. We got Adam Daz. Jose Kenny. Traded Rampage up in here. Crawford Strike. Here comes Izzy Lizzy out of nowhere in that far lane. Mick Todd K, Bodine, Microtrends. We got Blues in the lead here. David Snyder, OM Wicks. And they're falling back here. 1 minute to go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Miss Trend Surfer. We got Glenn pushing up to the middle again. Momentum Raid. Lots of momentum. Aeromech Trader. About ready to take that lead. Linda NQ. A lot of familiar names up here. 27 seconds. They're going, they're going, they're going. Shane Boast. Come on, come on. NQ Beast Mode out of nowhere, hitting that boost. Can they hold that? Nope. They're falling back. 5 seconds. Oh wow, Glenn out of, oh no, who is this? Boy, I saw Glenn coming out of nowhere. Something tickers. Alpha tickers. Congratulations, Alpha tickers. Let's go. Congrats. Let's see who finished last. NQ Bull Bear finished last. Let's scroll through here. Alpha tickers, let's go. I see you. Nice. I'm looking for Britt Martin. Special request from her son. Did I see it already? It's a lot of names. There's Britt Martin right there. What place? 101st place. Right in the middle of the pack. But if you ain't first, you're last. Not bad. All right, guys, that's cool. So who we got? Alpha tickers. Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. Didn't see my name. I didn't scroll all the way up. I only got about 100. There was still 100 names above that. So so it was 238 people in there. All right. All right, Alpha tickers. Are you part of the Discord by chance, Alpha tickers? You don't have to be. We can do it through email too. It doesn't matter. Coach Fred, can I send you an email? Yes. Pine Tree Trader 207 at gmail.com. Put it in the chat here. Pine Tree Trader 207 at gmail.com. You can go ahead and send me an email with a screenshot of your YouTube channel, Alpha Tickers. That way I know it's you. So just a little screenshot there. And I'll get you that account. 50K Lucid Flex. Congratulations. All right. 10 minutes before the market closes, before I close, the Tokyo Open. Yes, congratulations, everyone. 238 people, 183 likes. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Let's get that up. Yeah, we're gonna have to do more likes. That's gonna be the new rule for sure. Let's see. All right, are we just gonna continue this trend up or what? The gap is irking you? Oh, down in here? Yeah, that's pretty significant, probably about 50 points. But yeah, I mean, the nice thing is if you get down into the gap, then you can take a nice trade while it's in the gap. So it's okay to be late for it, I guess. mean, yeah, would it be beautiful to short here and then have it all come all the way down and fill this? Yeah, that would be awesome. But definitely can just wait and be a little bit late to the party. All right, Alpha Tickers, congrats. Yes. There you go. Just sent you that code. And yeah, use that for a Lucid 50K Flex account. Congratulations. Bounce on the weekly high. I mean, looking very bullish here for sure. Should not allow. Yeah, I wish I don't. There's no way for me to know to do that. That's for sure. We get a lot of dislikes too, but that's okay. Yeah, no problem, Alpha Tickers. Good luck. Hope you get that account passed and get a payout with it. Pretty awesome. All right, we got this really defined trend line here going on. I mean, it is just like a razor's edge. On the 5-minute chart here. Could be forming an M or on NQ. We could be, yeah. I mean, it would be nice to try to take a short into this. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes here for that Tokyo Open though, before I take another trade. For the Asia Open, Alpha just won that account. Yeah, exactly. Free account. Let's get it passed. Let's get it halfway passed. All right, come on. Setting rate at 623 here. A few more minutes. Good luck, everyone, for the Tokyo Open. Yeah, thank you, Linda NQ. I'm just going to hang out here just for a minute just to see how this market opens up with you guys. But if you're going to take off, thank you for using code PINE. I appreciate it. Oof, look at that. You dirty. Oh boy. You were playing badminton and forgot about NVIDIA. What happened? It dropped initially and then it's been pumping. So it was about an 80-point drop on NQ on the NVIDIA earnings, and then everything reversed, and you can see where it's just been very bullish. The initial push was down, and then I think it might have been, yeah, it was this candle right here. You see this candle? It pushed down and then popped back up, consolidated, and then took off. And now we're just making another leg higher. Not really what I was expecting here for the Tokyo Open, but oof. It blasted through your TP. Let's go. I like that. I like it when that happens. Hey, BitLogic, how much longer am I going to be streaming tonight? Probably not that much longer. So I just wanted to watch the Open with you guys. But thank you. Yeah, I mean, every morning, My Fun and Futures TV, come hang out. It's a lot of fun. But I'm here every single night from 5:45 to right around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Like clockwork. All right, we got 1 minute left. We went to grab water and it broke out. Yeah, it just, I got you sold on YM. I know, YM actually been moving tonight a little bit. I couldn't believe it. It opened up and then pushed up 100. But yeah, I mean, during New York, you feel like you can breathe trading YM? Yeah. So during New York, you guys watch me on My Fun Futures TV. I traded YM a lot. So, and I will continue to trade YM during New York Open. At night during Globex, I trade mostly Nasdaq and gold, but YM is just a little bit too slow for streaming during Globex. I mean, it's usually always slow anyway, even Nasdaq, but man, I did not see that long like that. I mean, I saw the long, but I just didn't see it pumping up like that out of nowhere. So this is interesting here. Good luck. Good Tokyo Open here. Made a new session high. Big engulfing candle here. We're just going to try to scalp. See if we take back some of that candle here. I was already up about 5 points. This is on an eval, that brand new eval here. Kind of engulfing that 5-minute harami there. Come on, I just want a little more here. Should get a zero print down here. 28.75. Around 10 points. Come on, tag me out here. All right, tagged out of that. So up 360 now. Just it swept that high, put in that engulfing, broke down below that harami there. There's a little trickery there. You kind of figure that those are the weak buyers, so just took back that for a nice little move there. But yeah, so lock in 360 on this account. Gonna continue to trade this account probably a little bit tonight. We got I locked in another day's traded on this. Matter of fact, I can just lock this out. This one here. Boy, I love this lockout button stuff, guys. And I locked out a beautiful daily payouts today. 181 times 4 plus 647, which is right around $1,300 with Take Profit Trader. Thank you for using code PINE with Take Profit Trader. Trying to get those daily payouts. I understand it's not that easy, but once you get those accounts up over, it's a nice feeling, and just start grinding payouts. So appreciate that, and I'm gonna look to take this payout here soon. So that's about it for me. Nice little trade there off that open. Happy with that. And we will see you tomorrow morning, My Funny Futures TV at 9 a.m. If not, I'll see you. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Boy, I felt like, for some reason, it felt like Tuesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. So yeah, we'll do a members only race tomorrow and another race for you Grays, Lucid accounts. So stay tuned for that. And tomorrow night, 5:45 p.m. I'll be right here. Please give me a follow on X and Instagram and TikTok, Pine Tree Trader and Pine Tree Trader 207. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here's my Instagram link if you guys want to join me on Instagram. It's actually growing out of nowhere, but it's Pine Tree Trader 207. I've picked up quite a few followers in the last day or two. All right, guys. Peace. See you tomorrow. Good luck. There, I got my music started. Later, guys. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Let's go. Yeah.
Thank you for using code PINE. Apex, Lucid, My Funny Future, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, PINE with a capital P, and Julianot. Code PINE and PINE45 for those new plans. Thank you. Later.
Patience is the virtue. Waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick. I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow. That's the Pine Tree strategy. Inside, outside. Catching every move. Take profit trader. Yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting. Checking off the list. Apex Trader 5. The profits exist. Hosted on the TV. Funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision. We ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision. Take profit is the goal. Managing the risk. Gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdrawal requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine Tree Trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout, another door closed. Then it's back to the screen when the bell starts to ring. The rhythm of the market is a beautiful thing. It's sidebar, hold out, sidebar, go. Watch the P&L just continue to grow. Yeah, daily payouts, funded futures TV. Shout out Apex, shout out Trader 5. Keep it lucid, we out.